Welcome to another Super Deluxe Edition unboxing video. Today we're going to take a look at Prince of the New Power Generation and Diamonds and Pearls. This is the 7CD and Blu-ray Super Deluxe Edition, which is released on the 27th of October this year. This is an exclusive early look at the CD box set. As you can see, it's got a belly band here. A little certification because there's some video content in there. 15 certificate in the UK. The belly band actually serves a double purpose because it keeps the backing sheet in place. Don't have any of that spot glue. The backing sheet just slides out. So this is a little bit of a reminder of the content of this box set. So we have a remastered version of Diamonds and Pearls, the 1991 album, of course. We have a CD full of single edits and remixes, including some that have never been commercially released before, like the 10-minute remix of Get Off, which was a promo-only release. Then we have 3 CDs of vault tracks. They're all previously unreleased. So they're either songs you've never heard before, or perhaps extended or alternative versions of album tracks from Diamonds and Pearls. There's 2 CDs of Live at Glam Slam 1992. So this is an amazing gig Prince did sort of prior to kicking off his Diamonds and Pearls World Tour in Minneapolis at his Glam Slam club. So that's audio on the 2 CD. And then on the Blu-ray at the end, you get Glam Slam again in video, which is here. And then you get Diamonds and Pearls videos and some live performance from the Special Olympics. Anyway, we'll look at all that in more detail shortly, but that's a good summary of the box set. So if we slide this belly band off, then here we have a very attractive front cover to the box set. The vinyl box set, there's a big vinyl box and a CD box. They both look like this on the front. It's a kind of variation on the photography from the original album. Now the vinyl box is 12 LPs for the audio compared to 7 CDs. There's the difference. It's significantly more expensive, of course. It's around the £300 mark, where this is a bit more like £150, something like that. So there's a lot of content to get through, but I mean, in many ways, it's reasonably kind of traditionally presented. There's a nice bit of sort of sticky, kind of rubberized spot varnishing on the text on the front cover. Of course, there's no sort of holographic kind of sleeve as per the original CD, which is a bit of a shame because that would have been amazing, but I imagine incredibly expensive. And once you take the backing sheet off, you get the full artwork here. So as I say, it kind of breaks down into 2 main component parts. You've got the book here, very good hardcover book, which we'll take a look at. And then you've got this quite glossy, you can see there, it's reflecting the light, sort of folio folder with all the discs in it as well. I really like this image actually, very nice. There's a little poster that comes in here which actually has lyrics on the reverse side. So that's a sort of classic front cover image. And there's the New Power Generation and there's the lyrics to the songs, along with credits, I think. The discs themselves, pleased to see these put in sleeves for this particular release. No one really likes it when they just put discs straight into the packaging. So let's go through these one by one. Disc number 1, as you might suspect, is the original album, remastered. Very recognisable and memorable back to the this cover, which was obviously the original CD. Fairly straightforward. Actually, one thing to point out here, you can see that in the light, is they've gone to the trouble to make the disc look good like that. Second disc here, we've got some remixes and edits. So Get Off, the damn near 10-minute mix, that's a big highlight, that kicks things off. Got a couple of tracks from the Get Off CD single at the time, House Style, Violet the Organ Grinder. So here is the original CD single. So that's tracks 1 and 2 from here. I mean, there are other things they could have added. There's a lot more remixes. The problem is there's too many remixes because these US CD singles were packed with content. So there was one like this for Cream as well. So they've sort of been disciplined. They've kept to the same structure as with Sign of the Times. One disc with bonus material on it. So what else have we got in here? We've got the NPG mix of Cream. We've got the edit of Diamonds and Pearls, an edit of Money Don't Matter Tonight. Willing and Able, another edit. Quite a lot of edits actually. Video version of Willing and Able. DJ Fade of Thunder. So a sort of reasonable selection. Same kind of presentation on the disc. Now the highlights for many people are going to be the vault tracks. So this is the incredible thing about Prince. He just threw away songs that other people would probably regard as career highlights. Yeah, so this is Vault 1. So we've got Vault 1, 2 and 3 on CD. So I've done a good interview actually with Dwayne, who's now doing the archive management and helping the label and the Prince estate work out what needs to go on these deluxe editions. So there's going to be a lot more detail on some of these in a forthcoming interview on SDE. But yeah, Schoolyard, My Tender Heart. I mean, some of these tracks will be known to Prince connoisseurs. They might have been bootlegged or talked about, but they're now finally getting an official release. There are things like Diamonds and Pearls, original long version of Diamonds and Pearls, never been released, but very interesting to listen to. This is the second disc, so we've got Daddy Pop, 12-inch version, never released. Martika's Kitchen. In fact, there's 2 or 3 tracks to do with Martika's second album. And then some more new songs or unheard songs for Vault number 3. Get Blue, Tip of My Tongue. Alice Through the Looking Glass, which was made available when this was first announced. Pledge Allegiance to Your Love, Thunder, Ballet. So they're the 3 discs. I mean, it's quite easy to be blasé about this, but 3 discs full of unreleased content for one album it's pretty incredible. These 2 discs make up the live Glam Slam concert, 1992, discs 1 and 2. So this is really Prince of the New Power Generation running through what will be the concert for the forthcoming tour. Incidentally, this was the first time I saw Prince play live, 1992, Earl's Court, London. And here is my original tour programme. Interesting using the yellow. They haven't really used the yellow in the box set. So obviously there's a lot of Diamonds and Pearls on there. Sexy MF, which didn't end up coming out until the following record. Thieves in the Temple. There's the classic Prince medley. 1999, Baby I'm a Star. He loves his medleys, as we know. So that's the live performance. It's all very well having all these vault materials and interesting audio, but you do need someone to sort of guide you and tell you what you're actually listening to. And this book does a great job of that. What I'll say straight off the bat is, if you're wondering where the Blu-ray is, because this is a 7 CD and a Blu-ray set, they've chosen to put it in the back of the book. I don't know why. There we go. Look, so we've got some nice spot varnishing going on the front cover. At first glance, it just looks like it's an image, but actually it's got some text on there. So very nice job with that. So this is in the region of 120 pages, this book. And what's good about it, I go on about this a lot actually, but there's content to read here, which is what you want from a book. I mean, there's great photos, but there's also interesting content to read. I mean, there are a lot of photos, but you'll see there's loads of text as well. So yeah, so there's lots of stuff coming up about, that's the cover to the promo version. I mean, this is crazy. This Prince effectively goes off and presses the promo version of Get Off by himself. He doesn't go through Warner's, But a lot of these stories are going to be in here. And this is where we get into Dwayne talking about the archives. So we effectively get a track by track for the whole box set. So album tracks. And then we get into the vault tracks here. Lots of images, pictures of tape boxes, that kind of thing. So this is exactly what you want. Loads of detail around the track so you can read it while you're listening to it. I mean, you know, you have loads of pictures of Prince in bed, obviously. This is the thing about the Special Olympics, which is on the Blu-ray. And then the sort of full track listing at the back. Here's the Blu-ray at the back. So this effectively replicates what you have on the 2 CDs, but you're actually having video. Now, it wasn't really filmed, I don't think, to ever be broadcast. It's still very good quality. So you got the 3 elements to this. You get live at Glam Slam, which is quite a long sort of 2-hour plus concert. Special Olympics, including the sound check, which is crazy. That's on here. And then what was released on DVD at the time as the Diamond and Pearls video collection. That's on here as well. The first 2 have Dolby Atmos sound and proper surround, spatial audio surround sound. This one doesn't, it just has standard. Because it's a Blu-ray, they make some concessions to that, and you get a little inner sleeve. Maybe that's something to do with why it was in the book, I don't know. The interesting thing about this box set is it doesn't include a physical copy of Diamonds and Pearls on Blu-ray. With the Atmos mix of the album, it's not part of this box set, but that is available separately. We're selling it from the SDE shop if you're interested, but it doesn't form part of this box set. So yeah, classic kind of super deluxe edition content really, in terms of when super deluxe editions do things well. You get a book with very nice balance of great photography, great artwork, but also interesting detail about the contents and the recordings of the outtakes within. And then of course you get the discs separately in this folio. So the book and the discs slot back into the outer slipcase, and then that goes on the shelf. So here we have it then, first exclusive look at Prince and the New Power Generation, the Diamonds and Pearls 7 CD and Blu-ray Super Deluxe Edition box set. I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you have, why not subscribe to the Super Deluxe Edition YouTube channel for more great physical music unboxed. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you again next time.